Hey, also Will here from Excelsis Gardens, and I just want to do a little video and a run through of the hand tools that I use for my topiary work. So I've made a mini version of me, so let's have a run through. So here we are. Firstly, a little run through of the clothing. Boots, I wear hikes. These are over a year old now, about a year and a half, 18 months. And probably roughly getting in need of a new pair, but they've been brilliant for me. Comfortable, waterproof, etc., which is perfect. Trousers, we have Revolution Race. These have been brilliant. Again, these are 2 years old now, I believe, and they're just starting to get a bit of wear and tear, but fantastic pair of trousers. Other pairs I've worn before, they always go in the knees, etc. These are like fabricated knees, and also they clip on to your boots, so you can stop clippings going in inside your feet or shoes there, so that's fantastic. And then I have just a fleece from Mountain Warehouse and a jacket. I think it's from actually Marks and Spencer's, but again, I just like this sort of jacket. It's quite hard wearing, tough as well. So that's the clothing. Let's jump in and look at the tools. Let's start with what I have on me. So we have Hori Hori. These are fantastic for weeding, digging, and multiple different things. Looks a bit deadly, but that is a Japanese trowel basically. And again, brilliant for bulb planting, etc. So one of those all-round tools that you need. Then here we have the Tobisho Nowaki topiary clippers. These are great for doing like around small bits, tiny little box balls, etc. Just finishing up is what I use those for. Then secateurs, we have this pair from Nowaki. I can't actually remember the name of this one. I'm not sure they sell this exact one currently. I just had a look on their website, but these are brilliant. The little extra spring in here just helps the impact on my wrists if you're clipping all day. And again, super sharp and clean. Then we have this little Nowaki carry bag here, and in here I've just got a few little bits. I've got some snips from Nowaki, a silky saw, little fold up silky saw, another pair of clippers, again from Nowaki. They're really light, more for lighter soft growth, but they're brilliant. And then a little herbaceous sickle, which is fantastic for end of year tidying up perennials, etc. And this is by Barnell. So yeah, that's what I keep in the carry bag. Plus I'll often put some twine in here. Brilliant to have. Twine's better than wire, mainly because with wire it's not going to break down, it digs into the plant. If you've got some twine, you can tie things back, etc. as you go around. If you're clipping and something needs tying in, little bit of twine, brilliant to carry around with you, so I'll often have that in there too. Up at the top we have the Nowaki hat, woolly hat. This is for winter. Obviously you can get a Nowaki cap for summer. And then the Nowaki winter gloves. So these are waterproof, nice and warm, brilliant for winter work, but they are obviously quite thick, so again I'll use thinner gloves for clipping in summer. Let's move on to the shears. We have 4 pairs of shears here, and a cat interrupting, but 4 pairs of shears. First we have these from Geppetto. These are long handled, so good for clipping far away. Again, I think they're only about 30 odd pounds, but again they're good quality, perfect for hard to reach spots. These are my most used shears because I do a lot of buxus clipping, and these are the Nowaki topiary shears. Again, these are brilliant, nice long blades, not long handles, got short handles here, nice and comfy to hold, super simple design, but I love that. And again, these are just mainly for buxus clipping is all I'm going to use these for, but anything with fresh growth you can use, but don't be clipping hard woody growth with these. The blades are razor sharp but also super delicate, and you're just going to damage the blades trying to clip something woody. So that's for my buxus clipping mainly, the nice fresh lime green growth. Over on this side, where the cat has taken residence, we have another 2 pairs of shears. These are my probably most all-round used shears, Okatsune 217. So these are good for slightly thicker, woodier growth as well. Got your red and white handle, very common with Okatsune. They're very light again, super light, slightly shorter blades, I think, than the Nowaki. Yeah, slightly shorter, but yeah, super comfy, and they're good for clipping slightly thicker stuff as well, those ones. And then we have a pair of Darlac shears. So these are again on the cheaper range. They were around £30, I think. They're really good quality, super light, nice long handles. These ones have rubber stoppers, which my others don't, which again, to stop a repetitive strain when clipping, is super handy and helpful. So yeah, they're a good shear to have. Again, really good for like buxus, etc. I wouldn't clip thicker stuff with these. The steel isn't quite as good a quality as the Nowaki or the Okatsune. Moving down, I have a little cleaning set set up. This comes out everywhere with me. I've put my Okatsune secateurs here. These are 103s. Just sit them next to it as an example of a little cleaning set if you're doing some cleaning. But you've got Nowaki Cream Mate. This is fantastic. It's like a little abrasive rubber, so that's going to remove all the sap and residue. I've got my camellia oil here in a little dispenser. Again, you want to be keeping your tools with a little bit of that on them to stop them rusting, and also keep them well lubricated and nice smooth running action. And then a little sharpening stone. I think it's number 1000 grit, but it's quite a good all-round stone to have generally for most stuff. For the harder pruning stuff, here we have a Silky Zubat. These are fantastic. I've got a Comtaro as well. The Zubat has the curved blade, probably the one I use most for pruning harder, thicker, woodier stems. Again, it cuts super smooth. It's like a hot knife through butter, this thing, which is brilliant. So yeah, fantastic saw, and you can just change the blades if they get damaged. You can get a new blade. These unscrew, and you can then just pop a new blade on as well. So yeah, for pruning, I always recommend Silky saws. You can't go wrong with one of those. Finally, the Nowaki Golden Spade. So if I'm doing any planting, etc., this is what I'm going to be using. Beautiful spade. One, I just love the look of it. Who wouldn't love a golden spade? But yeah, it's just really light, nice design at the bottom where it goes nice and sharp. The more you use it, the more you'll start to take the gold away actually, and sometimes it can rust a little bit, but I kind of like that used look. But yeah, lightweight and just a lovely little tool to have for planting. This is the larger one. You can get a smaller one as well, which I'd quite like to get, but often I'm planting quite big stuff if I'm doing planting, so that's why I've got the bigger one currently. So that was just a little run through of the kit that I use, mainly for my hand clipping, etc. These are my hand tools. So it just gives you a little idea of what you may need if you wanted to start up. You don't need that much stuff. There's a different range of like shears for different uses, different prices, etc. But I've kind of built up what I want for all round different things. Plus I wanted to use a few other things just to see what the other shears were like. But that is the kit. The cat has now, decided my jacket is a good place to have a little rest. But any questions, whack them in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.